I guess the first thing to say is if I say open versus closed, and I'm here in the Kennedy School and the Shorenstein Center giving the Salant lecture, most people are going to say, well, open. If I give you a choice, open is better than closed. Open is good. Open means making information available for the press to access, to digest, to analyze, to critique, to disseminate. But what about protection of sources? Then suddenly open's not so good. We like closed when we think about that. Think about key national security secrets. The US government can go to the New York Times and the Washington Post and ask them to hold a story. They won't always, but they often will if it's a matter of our national security. Then suddenly we want closed. Just to start with, I want to problematize what open versus closed means, and I'm going to suggest, in talking about government and media and social organization, that we shouldn't be too quick to rush to open, that actually in this process of far greater openness than ever before, a large part of what we have to do is to rediscover the value of closed and figure out when we need it and how to protect it.
The press is not only a lot more free, but much, much more participatory. The big change in my lifetime is that not only can we all be readers, but we can all be reporters as well. Yes, I think the sense in which the reporting or media generally has become a conversation and one that you can customize to meet your own information needs is a very positive thing. It obviously challenges the business model for traditional newspapers, and we need those newspapers and we need reporters and their skills. So we have to find a new business model. But overall, I am now getting far more information from far more sources and far more critique of that information. I actually think if you spend a lot of time on Twitter, as I do, you realize the difference between professional reporting and citizen reporting. I mean, after an hour or so reading things from blogs and citizen reporters and newspapers that aren't terribly good newspapers, I go back to the New York Times and I'm so grateful for verified, sophisticated, knowledgeable, expert analysis and reporting. So I don't think it's fair to say everybody can be a reporter, but everybody can be part of gathering the news, disseminating the news, and commenting. Well, the first thing I would say is you need to think hard about work and family and try to anticipate your own choices before you're actually ready. When you're 25, at least when I was 25, I wasn't thinking about kids. I thought that was in the far distant future, but 35 is too late to start thinking. So you want to start thinking, and if you have a partner, you want to start talking about expectations and what does that mean? I mean, if you both have children, is he prepared to defer a promotion? Is he prepared to take a job that requires less travel? Talk about it, expect it. You can't plan your life, but you can be better prepared for life's choices. And the other thing is, in the workplace, you must ask for what you need. You must say, I need to be able to work from home for one day. I need to be able to be more flexible. Your boss may say no, but you're no worse off. And your boss may say yes, and all sorts of things may open up.